So today we're going to discuss group and team production, and really, I want to make this concise. You guys know how I can ramble on and ramble on about things, so I'm going to really work to keep this in that quick training that we promised, and really keep it simplified. But before we get started, I want you to have something you can maybe acknowledge when you have that light bulb moment, that aha moment. I'd like for you to say in chat, in this video, and in videos in the future, in the comments, to just put a light bulb or like bing, right? Put something there in chat. Let's do the light bulb, right? Or type bing in chat here when it really makes sense. That'll help me to understand, when this is making sense to you, but also kind of highlight the moments for other people. So as we look at team production and group production, a lot of the time there's complexities. Maybe it's the 10 things, the 20 things, the 50, the 1,000 things that we have to do. But to distill it down into what really works, we have to have what I believe are these three things: some accountability and measurement, some way to measure the experiment and hold people accountable for the results, so you can use these. In marketing, you'll hear things like KPIs, key performance indicators, things like that, to gauge progress. So, implementing systems for tracking is huge. Communication's huge. An environment where people are speaking to each other, whether that's you and your teammates or your staff, or if you're in network marketing, maybe it's your group, your team, your upline. If you don't have communication with them, it's a sideline, it's somebody you've met in training, etc. But having an environment where your ideas, concerns, feedback, stuff like that can be discussed is huge. So a lot of the times in corporate, we have regular meetings, but channels of communication break down. So just make sure that there's a channel for communication. Whether that's like a group like we have here, WhatsApp one-on-one that we have with each other, whatever works best with you. And implementing some sort of acknowledgement or reward, something to motivate and recognize your top performers, whether it's financial, which is a lot of the time our first thought is, if we have a group and we're trying to run better sales through some sort of, rally the troops, get the team together to do better, we often go, okay, well, we got to have some financial incentive.